Welcome to the land of long live play where greatness is always waiting. Welcome to the PlayStation Experience. I'm one of your hosts, Delvin Cox, and with me as always, the Platinum Princess herself, Miss Haley Nicole Miller. How you doing, Haley?
Trying to determine why I look like I'm bathed in a halo of light, which is awful.
That's
whoops.
God's grace, baby. God's grace.
Nope,
just turn it off.
one.
Oh,
Yep. There we go.
here we go. This is
One
how
of
we
those
set-
shows.
Yep, perfect. No notes.
There we go.
Also with us is the Lord and Savior of PSVG, also my traitor friend, Lord Snurts. How you doing, bro?
Hi. If you have to have at least one trader friend in your life, I recommend me, Snurts. It's so funny too. Just pay me. No, I ain't gonna for you.
Wow. Yeah. He
Man.
just betrayed my trust. So let's get to it.
Funny.
Let's start with Snurts, because Snurts doesn't take as long. How's your time off been, Snurts? What's been going on with you?
So I enjoyed the time off of podcasting. Unfortunately, for the 2 weeks I was off of work with Christmas to New Year, I was sick for that entire time. But regardless, I was still able to go visit my mom for 2 weeks as well. So, all things considered, it was okay. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. But that did lead me to playing like a lot of video games because I was not feeling social or like healthy or any of the above. So I played all sorts of things. Like I went through weird games that I never thought I would play, but because I was so like just mixing the Dayquil and the NyQuil and not feeling so great, I was like, you know what? I want something chill. So I played Stray for the first time, and I actually really liked it. I was surprised that I would like this cat platformer. I thought the world was kind of neat, and the little mystery that you had to solve was just enough to keep me going. Played a ton of like Cosmic Invasion. Went through that Terminator Resistance game that Sean recommended on the holiday show.
I forgot to buy it before it went off sale, and now it's $67.
No. Well, it cracked me up because I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll check out the DLC. The DLC was $15. I bought that game for $13. I ain't paying $15 for that DLC.
Yeah,
I played Resistance a long time ago.
I saw you got all the achievements.
It was an easy one to get all the achievements for, much like the RoboCop games. I think that's a great comparison between the two. If you enjoyed Rogue City, you'll probably enjoy Resistance as well. And I also liked it how at the end you actually get to play like as a Terminator in a different game mode. That's completely feels different than the story version. So I thought that was really fun. It's called Infiltrator mode. And I don't know if it was like a free DLC or it didn't seem like it was part of the original game, or maybe it was one of those things.
I can tell you right now, as a person who played it when it originally came out, no, it was not, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, so at the end, like you actually get to play as the Terminator that is chasing the hero throughout the campaign, and you have this one open map, and your goal is to gather intelligence and find leaders of the resistance to execute.
That sounds awesome.
It was dope. And you have like the red Terminator vision and everything. Like you can turn it on and off if it gets too much for you, but it turns everything into like a Game Boy Color, or not Game Boy Color.
I definitely think the red vision would be too much for my light sensitive eyes.
I would think so, yeah. But you can like switch it up so it's back to the other color palette. But I honestly like doing it in the red vision because it made me feel like I was playing the T800 that we see in the movies and everything of that nature. But solid gun gameplay. The graphics were kind of hilariously bad at times. Everybody had like that dead eye stare that people got like from back in the 360 days where they can't really emote yet.
Yeah, because it's a low budget game.
Yeah, and the dogs looked awful. They looked so bad. They looked like something from like 2-3 generations ago. But that's okay because you really weren't there to focus on the dogs.
I can't. Like I said, I played it. It's been so long ago since I played that game. I think because. Was it a PS4 game when I played it?
Correct. Yeah. It came out on PS4 like years ago, and then they made an enhanced version for the PS5.
Yes, I haven't played the enhanced version yet. I played the original PS4 version. I think it was when it came off like $39.99 or something like that. And I like I said, I liked it. I might have platinumed it when it came out or something like that, or got close to platinum it.
It's pretty easy to get the platinum on.
Yeah, it's easy.
They don't have you do any kind of weird stuff. Like
it's pretty much like beat the game.
Right. Find like 2 secret things and beat the game, and that's about that. There are multiple endings, and I did not really pick up on that until it was too late. So things did not go well for our heroes on my playthrough. It turns out like if you actually do certain things, you can save more lives. And I was like, oh, well, sucks to be them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the one that I've been playing the most recent out of the bunch is Absalom, the beat 'em ups 2D side scroller that's also a roguelite. This is the one that Dev has been playing as well. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It has a great combat system, and I'm still learning more about the various worlds. And even though it's a little repetitive, they have branching paths, so you don't have to take like the same opening level every time. You can like, oh, am I going to go to the beach or am I going to go to the forest type of thing? And I can see myself playing this for the foreseeable future until something
Absalom.
captures my. Yep.
Okay.
That's the one with the frog, and it has the gal with the giant sword, and the other redheaded gal who looks like more of a rogue type. And of course, you have the short dwarf who has only one eyeball, and of course, he's always like rough and tough like a dwarf. Very stereotypical character types.
I like it.
My favorite one is the frog, and he has just like really weird combos where all of a sudden he's sticking his tongue out and licking everybody, which I don't know how that's going to taste. But he has
his name Michigan J.
Yeah, that would be nice. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragdoll cow. And he's kind of more of like a magician base. So I do like the magic and the pew pews with the green stuff. And he also, for I guess some reason, like I'm looking for his kids. Like I found 3 of the kids. I got to find the other 3. So that's a fun little tale. And I didn't even know that this was going to be like a mission until I've been playing the game for some time. So I did appreciate how, even though I was able to beat one of the first big bosses, they're like, well, guess what? There's a second big boss, and now everything's changed, and now you have all this other kind of stuff, as a good roguelite will do. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. It's been quite a mix. I did also a little bit of the comic Invasion as well, the Marvel or Cosmic Invasion, I should say.
Okay.
That one was fun. I enjoy it. It's a little light on content, in my opinion. I feel like it could have used a few more levels and just more depth to the combat itself. I feel like it's relying a lot on the fact that you pick 2 characters at the same time, and that's supposed to mix it up enough. But then that kind of makes each individual character a little less zesty, a little less robust, compared to like Shredder's Revenge or Streets of Rage 4 or some similar game of that genre in recent years.
I agree. I enjoyed my time when I played. I played like a few levels in it. I enjoyed my time, and it feels like it's short, and I kind of don't want to continue playing it because it feels so short. Like, oh, this is great, but it's short. I kind of want to play with someone else as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it would be more fun with the big group of people there as well as also more chaotic. Because I mean, if it's just 4 players and each are controlling 2 people each, and then the specials start going off and all that other kind of fun stuff. But yeah, it is light on content. I have almost every character up to level 10, and I just don't really know what else to do with this game other than like when my buddies come over, we could do couch co-op or something like that.
Yeah, it's fun though. It's very good. I like playing it a lot.
Not played it yet. It's $40.
I recommend waiting for it to get to 20, maybe 15.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I don't know. Like I just beat it, and now you're just kind of like, all right, I guess that's that.
John 32. I got to tell you, this is going to be like my 3rd podcast of the day, and I have one more to go on. Thanks to this Trader Snurts.
Yeah, you got. I was going to say, are you doing the wrap-up show after this?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
We're doing the wrap-up show after this.
I'll probably show. I'll be there.
God damn it!
You can rip me a new one. For those who don't know, I didn't vote for Delvin in the Who Would Win Masters match with the was it K-pop Demon Hunters versus the Army of Darkness, and he is very upset that I did not show podcast loyalty as a co-host of the PlayStation Experience.
Just straight traitor. Traitor.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to game wise. How about you, Haley? Seeing how you haven't been on 3 podcasts today, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So I haven't been on 3 podcasts. I am in 3 fantasy critic leagues, so we'll see how that goes.
How those going?
I did my 3rd draft of the year last night, so it's definitely, we'll see how that goes. But over the break, I got this. For audio listeners, this is a DC Compact novel. It's Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm very excited. I had pre-ordered this way back in October when they announced that this was a thing they were doing, and it arrived.
Yay!
and-
That's a good run,
and
if
I
I
had-
remember correctly.
It's what the movie is going to be based on. It's one of the best Supergirl comics out there. I also got this one, which I've never read.
I can't read
it's,
that. Superman.
Birthright.
Right. Oh.
It's
wow.
it's by Mark Waid. So I'm excited for that one. I've also been trying to watch more movies because I think most people know I'm trying to go to school, and I'm trying to go to school for film and television production. So over the break, I've tried to watch a couple more movies. I watched the 2018 Tomb Raider movie.
The reboot one.
Yes, that is just Uncharted,
Pretty
but
much.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
They changed. So for anyone who's not aware, that movie is supposed to be like a retelling of the 2013 Tomb Raider game, but instead they were like, "Hey, what if we took the plot of Uncharted 2007, like the first one, and we're just like, we'll make it work with the Tomb Raider thing."
Well, wait, isn't that movie? It's like PG-13, if I'm right. It's not rated R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not rated R.
So they saw the game where she was constantly getting hurt and like having to like pull like sticks out of her, abdomen or whatever, and like
Yeah, none of
pull
that happens
herself
in the movie.
up,
She
or-
gets stabbed once. Like
Right.
you literally see a rebar go through her once in the same spot it does in the game, except it's just like a piece of a tree.
Right. I mean, that game messes her up. Like it's almost torture porn. The amount of time she's
Uh-huh.
been there.
Yeah. People said
abused.
that. People were furious
Yeah.
at that game when it came out because of that.
Here's my favorite thing, by the way. So watching this movie, I have several questions. Number one, why did we change like the origin of how you discover this island, and the like Himiko's origin and powers? Why did we just steal that right out of Tomb Raider? Here's my biggest question, and spoilers for like any Tomb Raider game ever. Why the fuck is her dad alive? What?
Yeah.
What? That defeats the whole fucking purpose of Tomb Raider.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. They took the IP because they knew it had brand recognition, and people would be like, "Oh, Tomb Raider, like that game I played or used to play," and they made a movie out of it, trying to get a quick buck done.
It was fine. The movie was fine. I just found it
Right.
interesting that that the woman who plays in that movie, that
Alicia
was like,
Vikander.
I can't remember. That was supposed to be her big role,
Ah,
and it did not work out. And she was not bad in the movie at all. She's really good in that thing.
No, she's great. She holds up well. Also, it's a Walton Goggins joint, which I didn't even know going into it.
Yes,
Fucking Walton Goggins is in that as
he's in everything.
as Matthias.
here's
I
Walton.
mean,
People say that Pedro Pascal is in everything, and my immediate commentary is Walter Goggins. I'm like, yeah, there's other
Hey.
people working too. There's nothing.
Yes.
wrong
I
with
mean, hey man, I
to work while you
like
can.
Goggins. I like the Fallout TV show. It's really fucking good. He does fantastic. What
that. I'm
else did I see
32. I
over the
think
break?
Sophia Turner will be fine as Tomb Raider.
Did
We'll
you
just
say
see
Sophia? It's Sophie.
Sophie, whatever. Turner.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll be actually be pretty good, I think.
I just think
Yeah,
it depends on more of the plot to me than the actress, because I've seen her in
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. I know what she can do.
Yes.
Yes. What else movie wise did I see over the break? From our last podcast, I don't remember if I talked about seeing the new Running Man, which was I enjoyed that.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Oh yeah, I saw that
that
too.
was-
It's great.
I have
Yeah,
not
I
watched
really
it. Yet.
liked it. It's on Paramount Plus if you have that, but I don't know if you do.
Yes, I do. I have that with my Walmart Plus subscription because everything is a subscription now.
It's a fucking subscription now.
Everything is a subscription, and I have to figure out ways to game the system. I have Walmart Plus because the thing I like about Walmart Plus is it lets you skip the line.
Ooh,
What it does is there's this self checkout line that is exclusively for Walmart Plus members.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
Walmart Plus doesn't exist here.
Of course it doesn't. It'd be riots. But what it does is you go when you buy your stuff, you scan it with your phone, and then when you finish scanning your stuff, you check out on your phone, go to that line, scan your phone, and you can just leave.
Oh,
It's
nice.
perfect.
Cool.
Like, this is great.
Also, over the break, saw Now You See Me 3.
I haven't seen 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
They haven't seen me.
Funny. The
That's what I do have.
it's the movie about the magicians who rob a bank.
Nope, have never saw it.
Sure. Great. Cool.
Anyways, it's fucking good. It stars like Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Mark Ruffalo. What? You guys haven't seen this?
Not at all.
Never even heard of it.
Anyways, the first movie is called Now You See Me. The second one should have been called Now You Don't. But then,
I agree. Missed
but
opportunity. They fucked
but
up.
then so they called that one Now You See Me 2. And then this most recent one is actually called Now You See Me, Now You Don't. They're really good movies. You should watch that. And then the latest new release movie that I saw was Primate, which is light on plot but heavy on the monkey kills people for 90 minutes.
That sounds like my type of movie. You said it's Primate?
Yeah, it's a horror movie. It's 90 minutes long. It's light on plot but heavy on the gorilla beats people to death.
Okay, this looks interesting. Let's see.
Actually, it's a chimpanzee, but still,
They're still terrifying after watching that. What was it? It was Tiger King, but for chimp moms show on HBO.
Yes.
Like when they talked about how one of the chimps getting out and going berserk on people, I was like, that is the most horrifying thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, no one wants to square with a monkey.
Yeah. One of them literally tore a door off of a police cruiser. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, they've got strength. I saw Primate as part of in the States it's like Regal new release or whatever that is. Here it's just called Monday Mystery Movie at Landmark.
Oh.
And so that was the latest mystery movie that I saw because it's a cheaper movie ticket. It's like $10. So
right, and that's why you got Primate.
Hey, I like horror movies. I wasn't gonna pay to see Primate, but I paid for a mystery movie,
you
and
paid
I
to
got
see Primate.
Hey,
You wasn't gonna pay for it, but you paid for it.
The last couple mystery movies that I've seen have been fucking incredible, okay? Because I started seeing the mystery movies in September. So I got Roofman,
which everybody says is pretty good.
It's a fucking great movie. Watch that. I'm not even kidding. For anybody who doesn't know what Roofman is about, it's a guy who fucking lives in Toys R Us for 6 months.
That got to live
after he breaks out of prison.
I thought it was like a Jason Statham movie, and he was a roof man this time. I'm a roof man.
No.
I
mean, he's in a bunch of those now. He's in The Beekeeper.
Yeah, no, there's a stand-up comedian who does a whole bit about I love this guy. He always has a job.
Yeah, he just does movies where he has a job, and then somebody in his job dies. He goes and gets revenge. You don't even have to know him well. You're like, all right, they killed my neighbor.
Yeah, that's a Jason Statham movie.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you're saying we gotta rob a bank? You're saying it's a bank job?
Get that bag. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I love them too because I love those kind of action movies. Where, I don't need a lot of reasons why you're just going ape shit on people. Same thing with a primate. Do you really need a lot of reasons for a gorilla to be destroying people or a chimp? No. Why?
Yeah, you just remind me of what I just watched like that. It's called The Samaritan with old ass Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
It's fucking great. I love that movie. I'd never heard of it. I never watched it until recently. I watched this is awesome. Sylvester Stallone's this what the movie's about. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll give the details. Sylvester Stallone is just washed up hero that people thought died like several years ago, and this kid finds out, hey, you used to be this hero called the Samaritan. Our town is all fucked up now. We need you to come back. And he's like, I'm not that guy no more. I'm not the guy. And then the kid
Thank you for doing the voice.
Then the kid, and then the stuff happens with the kid. Like it's like kind of like '90s type movie. Like bullies are bullying the kid, and these drug dealers and stuff. And there's like this big crime wave goes on, so the Samaritan has to come back and save the city and stuff. And it's excellent. It's really good.
That one, because I think I saw that in my perusings of like Tubi or something like that, and just never went for it. But glad to know
way better than I thought it was going to be.
Glad to know Stallone can still do it.
Yeah.
I also watched The Housemaid in December. Really fucking good. Amanda Seyfried steals the scene in any scene she's in. So highly recommend that. But as I was saying on the mystery movies, like I saw Roofman first, then Christie, then like the one before after that was Sisu, Road to Revenge, which is just finished Die Hard.
I've heard of Sisu. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's good though.
Do they have all funny accents? Because I'm really into it if they do. That'd be great.
I mean, the first like 10 minutes of the movie is silent. Like he's just like driving a truck. But then it's just 90 minutes of what if this Finnish guy in Soviet like era Finland, etc. Just does a Die Hard. Okay.
Sounds good.
That sounds like that Rick and Morty episode too. It's like, I don't know, Summer, just do a goddamn Die Hard.
I have never seen Rick and Morty, so you know.
It's a funny episode because Summer never even has seen the movie Die Hard, but she's doing a Die Hard flawlessly. And even the villain's like, oh my god, are they doing a Die Hard on us? We better be careful.
Yeah. So that's what I've seen movie wise. Anyways, people don't really care about movie takes from us, but we do it.
I like talking movies. This is great.
Yeah,
I've seen most
like
that new Running Man one was fantastic. I know, like we already talked about it a bit, but
since Dial Up Movie Club doesn't do it anymore, we have to do it now. It's our job.
I'm actually wearing the Dial Up Movie Club shirt right now too.
I knew it.
Yeah, no, Running Man was great. It's much closer to the book, which I haven't read, but I know that because Stephen King gave his seal of approval to this movie. So,
yeah,
I have not
just
watched
before
the movie yet.
Joining the pod, I watched Osiris, which is this weird, like, special forces commandos are abducted mid-operation by these aliens, and they're trying to figure out what's going on in this mysterious spacecraft. And I was really happy to see a certain actor show up like later into the movie, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's her!" And I don't want to spoil it because it just came out like in 2025. But if you're looking for like a mindless action movie with no like real big star power, you could do worse than Osiris. And we've also been watching like just crappy action movies as well for the Friday night movie group that I like to join with my buddy. And those are just fantastic. I love a good dumb action movie.
Oh, dumb action movies are great.
Yes, they are.
All right, moving on to games. Over the break, I finally finished Expedition 33. It is a fucking great game. I was going to go for the platinum for it, but I do not feel like grinding 8 billion XP to get to level 99. So I've started like a new game plus run with it, but I'll get back to it in like bits and spurts. If I get the plat on it, I get the plat on it. But basically I've kind of like leveled out at like 85 right now. So
that's not that much farther for what is another 14 levels. You can do it.
Haley's autism is not gonna let her not get that platinum.
Yeah,
probably you are correct. But for now, I need to work on other games. Speaking of, I went back to Yote, and while I enjoy Yote, I am gonna come in with a hot take. Those games are not for me. I do not like a lot of the design systems in it, particularly in Tsushima. I was not a fan of the weapon stance switching. Like the stance system sucked. It's just not fun having to switch stances to fight an enemy. Here, I don't like having to randomly switch weapons every fucking enemy. What are we fucking doing? That's awful, actually. Um, so it's a good game, and I'm kind of sad I'm not gonna finish it because I like Erika Ishii as an actress, but I cannot be asked to put up with a terrible weapon design system. Also, your side quests still not good. They weren't good in Tsushima either. Like they were really boring. Um,
Just not for
I
you.
mean,
Game's just not for you. That's essentially what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's just not your bag. Just understand. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a shame because like there's a lot of good design here too, but like it's just not for me. So I kind of tossed it to the side. I am trying to over the break I like fucked around in Veilguard's character creator and I'm gonna finally try and beat the game now that I don't have people talking down in my ear going, "This game sucks." I mean, it's not like the best, but it's a fun game. I like Dragon Age. I wish characters weren't toothless, but
Yeah, they need a
Toothless.
better dental plan.
Well, it's
that is
probably
not what
accurate
I
for that
meant by
era.
toothless.
Right? That's why they always have those medieval movies and everyone has perfect teeth. You're like, nah, I don't think so.
I mean, that's like The Walking Dead, where the world ended in 2010, and yet in season 3 they're driving a 2013 Hyundai. So
Look, just because the world ends doesn't mean consumerism ends as well. No, we finna make these cars.
Also, there could have been like a early model test run of the 2013 Hyundai back in 2010 because they were, doing preliminary design and yada yada yada. Reason why that thing exists where it should.
Was said 2013 Hyundai going to be inside of a prison in Georgia? I don't think so.
Yes.
Why not?
Fucking I love The Walking Dead, but like some of the design choices for like the early seasons is so fucking weird. And then it just gets weirder later. We're like, hey, why is Daryl Dixon in France?
Man likes French stuff.
Yeah,
French fries.
I gave up on that one after The Governor. I was just over it.
Oh, you gave up early. I've seen the whole fucking thing.
Of course you have.
And all the spin-offs.
Of course you
I have
have.
not watched all the spin-offs and the whole thing yet.
When I realized it was just a soap opera and they're circling Georgia for like ever, I got bored and I moved on.
So actually, I don't know if people know this, but like, what do you think the time scale of The Walking Dead is? By the way, I'm curious if you know.
Is it like a season a year or something like that?
Season 1 to season 9, episode 6. All happens within 18 months.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That doesn't do anything for me. I'm not like, oh wow, what an interesting idea.
Does not work right.
The time scale is so fucked. It's crazy because literally, like after episode 6, that's the episode where like Rick's not there anymore. By the way, he gets taken by this paramilitary force in episode 5 of season 9, and then after that, it jumps ahead like 9 years.
Yes, that actually did happen.
Yes, yeah, this is a real thing. By the way, I love The Walking Dead. It's so fucking stupid, and my favorite character in the whole thing isn't even in the main series. She's over in Fear the Walking Dead. And is the only. I don't even care about spoiling this because Fear the Walking Dead is awful, by the way. Spoiler warning: 3, 2, 1. If you care at all, she's the only character in the whole universe to be fucking immune to the infection. She gets bit, cuts her arm off, survives radiation, and fights off the active infection. She's not infected anymore.
She's Ellie.
Basically, yes, but Alicia is great. I love her. Anyways, other games that I've been playing. I did Veilguard. I'm doing The Outer Worlds now. Oh, Also, speaking of Tomb Raider, one of my favorite streamer needed help with multiplayer trophies for Tomb Raider
ISO Speed.
2013, and no, not ISO Speed. Rainer
Kai
Viz
Cenat.
Jr. Fuck that. No. God,
DJ
no.
Academic.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
I'm
Anyways,
gonna
he
keep
needed
naming
help.
random streamers till you pick one.
Kyle
No,
the Puck.
I already said.
They-
I said who
Fuck
my
you, Kyle the
favorite
Puck.
streamer is. It's Rainer Viz Jr. Anyways, I helped him.
Ray
with
Charles Jr.?
multiplayer fuck off. I helped him with multiplayer trophies for Tomb Raider 2013. Which, by the way, why the fuck that game has multiplayer? I don't fucking know. It was the time. But
Because everything
I
had
have
multiplayer back then.
I have 2 multiplayer trophies left in that game. One is to buy all characters and upgrades, and the other is to hit level 60. I am currently level 41. I have 19 levels to go on that, and then the platinum for that game is attainable. Which Tomb Raider 2013 is a fun game. Multiplayer trophies suck. At least though, you can get the multiplayer level and upgrade achievements solo. It just involves grinding a lot of medkits back and forth across the map. So it's great for podcast listening.
A lot of grinding.
You know,
Gotcha.
not that kind of grinding, sir.
Well, that's not a bad thing, though.
I like how you're
To
like
get from-
the 14 levels in Expedition 33 is just 9 unattainable. you're like 20 levels to go or whatever in Tomb Raider. You're like, I got this.
I got this.
Okay,
I
This
just gotta,
I can
I
do.
just gotta grind. I just gotta grind.
I mean, hey, it clears up my podcast backlog. I currently have, how many do I have on the go in my queue right now? 43 in my podcast queue right now.
Damn.
So, you know,
I get to my
That-
podcast
there's that.
queue
And
pretty
now-
quick.
Yeah, I'm usually
Huh?
listening to a day of.
I say I get through my podcast queue pretty quick. You know, especially when you're
Uh,
on the podcast already, then you don't have to listen to it. Yeah, so yeah, that
you know what?
that
That's
cuts out
fair, but
80% of PSVG.
yeah,
the,
right.
the podcast I'm listening to, that I was listening to before we started recording, is 3 hours and 27 minutes long. So,
Yeah. So that's just an average episode of half of PSVG.
Right.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I was going to say PSVG is the only podcast I think that's consistently close to 3 hours that I listen to on a regular.
And I tell them stop and they don't listen.
Right. I mean, I gave up on Kevin Smith and Fat Man and Beyond, and
I used to
they
love
don't-
that show.
I did too, but like I kind of got bored with it, and I'm not keeping up with the most latest new releases in the theaters. So usually the stuff they're talking about, like I'm like, I don't know, I don't care.
Yeah. Kind of the same thing.
Speaking of movies coming to theaters, the next one I'm excited for comes out at the end of the month. There's 2 of them: Iron Lung by Markiplier and Send Help, which is Dylan O'Brien and I think Rachel Brosnahan.
I don't know who any of these people are.
You absolutely know who fucking Dylan O'Brien is, Delvin.
That's the guy from Maze Runner, right?
I was gonna go, that's the guy from Teen Wolf who does Style Stalinsky, but yes.
No.
He's also in Maze Runner. Yes.
That's the guy from Maze Runner.
Yeah,
I know.
because I thought Teen Wolf was like Michael J. Fox, and
No, there's
She's
a-
talking about the reboot.
of
the
I am
TV show
talking about the
that she
TV
loved.
show that came out on MTV in 2011 to 2017. It has 100 episodes, and I've watched like 12 times. I love that thing.
Yes, she does. I can't tell you how many times her autistic ass has told me about this goddamn show.
Aren't you a lucky fella?
Well, this is what she does to me.
Yeah.
I
Teen
mean,
Wolf, huh?
would it help to know that I'm currently rewatching the Arrowverse?
That doesn't surprise.
That
That doesn't surprise me at all.
No. I just feel
I
like you
am,
would constantly have rotating like 5 or 6 very long series. You know, like when
Yep.
you're done with this, you go
Over and
back-
over again.
You know, go
Oh.
back to
So
True Blood.
people are like, you should watch One Piece. I'm like, no, that's too many episodes, and I'm out here watching a whole 762 episode universe.
Exactly.
Choices.
Oh, this Sin Help looks good. It's directed by Sam Raimi.
Mm,
What a
Yeah.
coincidence.
okay.
So I'm excited for that. And then Iron Lung is directed by Markiplier
I don't
from
know
you.
what that is.
Is that about polio or like why is it called Iron Lung?
I can't say that without spoiling the premise of the movie. It's a horror movie. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Iron Lung.
Uh,
Who is this Markiplier guy? That's the guy who. Okay.
he's constantly fighting the gangs of LA. That's an in joke that nobody's gonna fucking get. He goes to the hospital a lot.
Mm.
Iron Lung is
Uh,
also a Steam game.
Yes, that's what it's about. Yes.
It's about the Steam game.
It's
Oh, I like
Yes.
Let's go, baby. Like Five Nights at Freddy. Hey,
Hey, I mean,
Not that kind of game, but yeah.
seems like video games are the hot commodity for IP lately, right?
I mean, hey, the best part about it is it's Markiplier, so you know.
I don't know who
Anyway,
that is.
no, I'm kidding.
Hopefully, he's a good
Uh,
person.
He is a good person.
A lot of
He's
these
very good.
YouTubers are not good people.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, don't talk about Minecraft YouTubers because they're doing things they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
you know,
don't want to know more.
No, I do not want to know more.
Skip.
We can move on from that subject. Never mind.
yes, we can. Yeah. So I've been playing a lot of things. The next games that I'm excited for come out next month, though. So,
And those are
Resident Evil Requiem comes out next month, and then one of them is in our stories of the podcast. So
cool.
Okay. That would
Yeah.
be the
Avowed.
jumping burger.
That's so fucking. I saw.
That's so
Yes.
funny.
All right,
Delvin, what have you been up to?
no, we're not doing that.
Come
you want to
on.
know what Delvin's been up to? Check out Nintendo Shack.
Exactly. Doing goddamn podcast. That's what I've been doing.
Hey man, speaking of Nintendo Shack, they will. I don't know if that. I saw the clip earlier of you saying that, like it's gotta happen the right way, and I assume that's about Cheeto Man. So,
No, that's about Rebecca's boyfriend dying a horrible death.
oh,
Jeez. Wow.
They brought it up. I tried to help him because like he's eating all those what is he eating? He's eating like ramen noodles. Like you probably shouldn't eat that. That shit's really unhealthy for you.
Oh, like the instant one? Like
Yeah.
Oh, that's salty as hell. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
not-
person who deals with high blood pressure on the kid, like you
Yeah.
probably should stop eating those. And I'm like, let him eat what he wants. Like he's gonna die if he keeps eating that shit. like I'd rather him die the right way as opposed to
well,
him die from that shit.
speaking of dying, hey man, the Cheeto needs to go and fuck ice. That's all I gotta say on that.
Yeah, well, yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
sure. Yeah.
Speaking of things that need to go, let's get to these stories, nerds.
Hey, good transition.
Here's some news you can use. Brought to you by PlayStation Experience.
PlayStation.
So the casting is being ramped up for the God of War TV series that I probably won't see until like many, many years from now because I do not
Correct.
have time.
We'll just wait till it gets canceled and like, oh, we should have watched this show when it was out.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Did you say canceled? This is Amazon Prime. They let that shit go.
they quiet quit.
Yeah, they quietly quit. They go for like 2 seasons, then they quietly cancel. Yeah.
I saw like we have like I guess Ryan Hurst who's going to be playing Kratos even though he played Thor in the actual video game, so that's a little bit of fun.
Yep.
I find it hilarious that we couldn't find a Greek guy with a big ass beard to play Kratos.
There's plenty of them out there. Go grab some guy named Spiros. There's about 1,000 of them out there.
Right. And I was wondering, like, I hope they really do put on the ashen skin so he plays whiteface. Because if they don't, like, that's not true to character.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we need-
here's the other thing not true to character. Why are we not casting a black guy to play Kratos? Because that's who plays Kratos, is a black guy.
Yeah,
I mean, I just go back with
Not
saying
gonna lie.
he's supposed to be Greek.
yeah. Not gonna lie, it probably would have made a little sense to cast a black guy, considering you're doing that. If you're gonna do the whole ash skin type thing,
Sure.
probably be a lot easier to do it that way.
Yeah. Well, and
They have black Greek guys. Also, that's his thing.
Yep.
does the voice actor do live action as well? I'm forgetting his name.
Sorry, you don't know. Christopher Judge is in like Battlestar Galactica. So
Yeah.
yes, he
Yeah,
does.
cool.
He does
Okay.
act.
Right.
act-
He's
yes.
older now. I wouldn't cast him to play
Yeah,
Kratos now.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect Christopher Judge to do it, but it should have been a black man to be cast as Kratos. Yes.
Michael B. Jordan as Kratos.
Not that black man.
I mean, I don't think. No, I like Michael B. Jordan, but no, I don't think he can put on the weight to do Kratos.
I feel like he has to be tall.
Sure.
That too. But if you want a really good Michael B. Jordan movie, go watch Sinners. Love that movie.
Fantastic movie.
And we got Teresa Palmer, I guess, is going to be playing Sif.
Yes.
Okay.
So for anyone not familiar, they are only doing the Norse saga, which makes sense. I'm seeing people upset they're not doing Greek, and I'm just like, man, what fucking story is there to do for Greek besides flashbacks? Because it's literally just Kratos fighting giant pairs of like discombobulated titties.
Spoilers.
What? Like,
That's why they're not doing Greek, because that
Yeah.
shit would cost way too much money to be
It would have to
doing
be
all
in it.
those cut scenes and making them live action.
yeah.
I mean, the opening of the first game, you fight the Hydra on a boat.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
could bankrupt a studio with the amount
Yeah.
of CGI they would need. Also, the main plot of the first like handful of games that are all set in the Greek area is really just about how shitty all the gods are and how Kratos just gets fed up with them and
And
goes
has
on
to
a murder
fight
spree.
and kill all the gods.
And
Yeah,
Titans.
literally,
Titans.
all it does is
Both.
just kill in the first 3 games.
And,
So
and while I would like to see that on television, that seems like it would be very expensive to do that. If you're
Yeah,
going to do it
well-
the correct way.
And what
I
are
mean-
the stakes? You know, there's no family stakes, there's no love interest. Like it's just murder spree.
It's a revenge story.
Yeah, but I don't know if that'd be enough to carry the show like in
It
a
would-
meaningful way. Like,
I
people would
think
watch it and then get very bored because it's just a very one note, one trick pony.
that would work a lot better as an animated TV show
Yes.
as opposed to a live action TV show. That part, the
Yeah.
Greek part, song of it. This makes a lot more sense. The Norse part of it makes a lot more sense because the stories, while they were also fantastical, they were also a lot more grounded. Like the combat and the battles were a lot more grounded and stuff like that. It seems like you could do that stuff and make it look more realistic and kind of do it without breaking the bank. So yeah, this makes sense.
Well, and the stakes are so much more personal, you know, the death of the wife, like the journey with the son, you know.
Yeah.
Those things will hit, I think, to a wider audience than Zeus is a dick
Yeah.
and he needs to go.
And you probably can
Yeah.
you probably can tell more stories with that whole thing, like more backstory with Kratos and stuff with that. Like, you know, you can have his wife there for a good part
Right.
of the season 1 if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice if they do something besides just copy the games.
Yeah.
Give us a new angle for this story. Show us something we haven't seen before. Maybe if you're going for, you know, this gets legs and they actually get popular and you want to do more than a couple seasons, that's when you can actually explore like, well, what is this world with all these mythos that kind of like seem to exist next to each other, but only Kratos is the one that we know of who seems to have jumped ship. Maybe
Wow.
Tyr being another one.
I was gonna say there's one other character who's
Right.
known to have done that.
Right. So, you know, like I'm still like I love the idea of them going to Egypt next for the games with what's her Freya and Kratos being kind of like cops on the beat to make sure gods are, you know, staying in line. But yeah, I'm very indifferent about the show. I hope it's good. I was impressed with the first season of Fallout that I saw from Prime. So I feel like they have the ability to pull this kind of thing off, translating something from one
Fallout
media
season
into the other.
2 is very good as well. So
Nice.
I like
And
Prime
other-
TV shows for the most part.
yeah, other Prime TV shows that are really fucking good. Reacher is up there. It's real fucking good. Season 4's this year. The Boys is great. It's got its final season coming out in April. So, you know,
I got to get back into watching The Boys.
The boys are
I,
back in
uh,
town. The boys are back in town.
I really like most Amazon Prime shows. So
Yeah, I just don't like to pay for Prime, and I wait until I get like a month free, and then I just binge, and then I'm good. So
well, I gotta know why.
'cause it's too much money, and I don't need next day delivery.
It's
for things.
$10.
With
Damn,
ads.
Hannah, just call them broke.
With ads, I'm not buying the ads. I'm good. I already paid for HBO, Hulu, and Disney. I don't need more.
See, the problem is you
Prime
pay
has
for all that
better
other stuff. You need
No,
to figure out how
Disney-
to
Not
pay for
even
any of
kidding.
that stuff.
all
I'm not
comes
even
together in
kidding.
one package.
Amazon Prime Video is a better subscription than half of what you just listed.
And Ghost of
And that's
Yote is a
like-
great game. So, sometimes we differ of opinions here, Haley.
I'm trying to think. I don't watch that much stuff on Prime. But I
it's
won't deny
literally
that stuff that it's good. The stuff's good on there. I just don't watch as much stuff on there.
So literally, like Prime is where so anybody knows I like the add-on services of Prime because I have Paramount Plus, but it's through Prime. I have the Canadian version of HBO Max, but it's through Prime. Because stupid Canadian literal like Canadian laws about distribution. We don't get HBO Max here. We get Crave, which all right. Cool. Have that. Have Lionsgate Plus. Yeah, all of that through Prime, and so like I use Prime a lot. Like it's got most of what I watch on it.
Nice.
I like that Prime kind of like it syncs to your Movies Anywhere account, so you can just like watch your Movies Anywhere stuff on Prime. That helps a lot, so I can watch a lot of my stuff that I already have on there and don't have to pay for it. And sometimes the Fandango app, because I use Fandango now for the movies and stuff that I buy. It sucks. Like the movie keeps crashing and stuff. So like a happy medium is watching it just watching it on Prime. Like the movies I own and stuff like that, it just doesn't crash and it's pretty good that way.
Yeah.
See, the movies that I own digitally are all through Apple because I just have my iPad and that's so makes it easy.
Here's my fun fucking annoyance, by the way. I own a lot of stuff on Apple. Like on like I own the entire Arrowverse on Apple. I own all of fucking Riverdale on Apple because I got it for $12. I own like 30 plus animated DC movies that they sold over Christmas for $20, etc., etc. I own. Hello, Delvin Jr. I see you waving your hand there.
Yeah, he just went in the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear him. Anyways, no, like I own a lot of stuff there. But hey, Apple, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you're not using an Apple device, none of that shit auto plays anymore. So like if you're watching a series, you have to manually click each episode to play.
Oh, the horror.
I don't like that.
Man, that's some Dark Ages shit when you had to select the next episode yourself.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, but here's the thing: the app has an option for autoplay, and even if you turn it on, which I do, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Unless you're on an Apple device. Which what the fuck? What's the point of that?
I was going through like a bunch of terrible movies while playing video games on HBO, and it was like Red Riding Hood, and then like two other movies, but like then they actually replayed Red Riding Hood again because he's like, well, if you like this movie that you just watched, you might like this one as well. And I'm like, yeah, I just saw it like 3 hours ago or whatever.
Time to watch it again, Snurts.
I guess.
When you say Red Riding Hood, do you mean the like 2009 Amanda Seyfried version?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah. It was. It had. I'm pretty sure it had. What's his face? Gary. Oh God, he played Commissioner Gordon in the Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. Okay. Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman as like a character, and I was like, oh, if Gary Oldman's in it, why not? It is not good.
Not good. Yeah. Hey man, if you want a good Amanda Seyfried movie that's not like The Housemaid, which is also good, but it's based on a book, you should watch Jennifer's Body. Great fucking movie.
Okay.
That movie has aged very well. A lot of people like that movie.
And fun fact, I'm super fucking happy about it. We get in a fucking sequel.
I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yeah, I also find it funny that Twilight and John Wick have hit the HBO streaming service and they're fighting for the 10 spots. It's always just like Wick, Twilight, Wick.
As they should.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really mind those kind of movies because I just know what they are, and because it's part of a service that I already have, I'm totally fine. It's way different. This is probably why I don't go to the movie theaters as much anymore either, because I would not, if I had to pay like $40 for a movie going experience, and it ended up being that Red Riding Hood movie, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, why would you go pay for that in the
Yeah.
first place?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, speaking of medieval stuff with sorcery and wolves, etc., the Witcher 3 expansion reports continue. Now with the discussion of a possible Dune-style location. Haley, do you know what any
Yeah.
of this means? Because I don't.
I do, because as inside baseball, I made most of the doc this time. Yes. Okay, so I'm not going to open the link because I don't need the link because I know most of this off by heart. Because
Yes.
also,
Ooh,
I've talked
flexing,
to the top.
flexing with that knowledge.
Correct.
Yes, but a little background info. The reason I say I know most of this off by heart is I just bet on this in my latest fantasy critic draft. So. I just drafted this. So, anyways, so for a while now, there's been like behind the scenes rumors of a new potential expansion to The Witcher 3, which would be fucking wild if it happens. Anyways, because
Very
anybody who
well.
doesn't remember, The Witcher 3 came out in 2015, so over 10 years later, we get a new fucking expansion. Anyways, so CD Projekt recently had their financials open to the public and whatnot, and as part of that, there's a gap in their incentives program uh, that should be filled by something that is releasing this year. And they've already said The Witcher 4 is not coming out this year. However, current speculation has The Witcher 4 out by the end of next year, which, if that happens, great. I personally think maybe 2028 for The Witcher 4. However, what has been happening, and this is backed up by insider reporting and a couple of Polish sources. I'm not going to say their names because I will absolutely butcher their names because I don't know how to speak Polish and those names are fucking long. But
A little bit.
a couple of reporters have checked with Polish sources that this is a thing, and the current speculation about the Dune style location. It's not really Dune at all. It just like they're talking about like a desert area. Is that it would be like in the Zakarian Wilds, which is basically just desert area. I think it's Zakarian. If I have that name wrong, fuck me up. It's been a while since I opened the map of Witcher 3. Fuck off. No.
Think you'll be
Also, current speculation for this DLC is also that it would bridge the gap and explain how Ciri becomes your protagonist for The Witcher 4. So a lot of the reporting behind this is backed up. And if the reporting is true, current rumors have this expansion out by May. So, yeah.
That is pretty cool. They're still supporting this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's been years. Like it's been a while. This game is still getting new stuff on it.
Yes, and also something else that tracks with this, by the way, and for anyone who's unfamiliar, this might make people really excited. As the same as that Baldur's Gate has had mod support come to consoles, The Witcher 3 has mod support coming to consoles in an update later this year. So all of this makes sense to be dropped at the same time. Because it was originally coming last year, and then they pushed it to this year. So, kind of tracks that they pushed it to release alongside an update, you know? Current speculation is that this will be a paid update, probably around
I would hope
20,
so.
$30.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
they shouldn't give this away for free. So,
No,
like, you know,
I'm excited for this. And also, current speculation is that you will also be playing as Ciri for this.
that's also cool.
Little less backed up on that one, but it would make sense considering that Blood and Wine, which I'm not going to spoil, but like basically perfectly wraps up Geralt's story. So, yeah, I'm excited if this is real, which a lot of reporting backs up. So.
CD Projekt Red does some great work, man, and they always support their stuff, even if it's stuff that you didn't rock with it. They always bring it back around.
Yep.
Well, and it makes sense that they would be jumping between Witcher and Cyberpunk for the foreseeable future.
Yes, because as people may not be aware, Cyberpunk 2 is in development. In fact, for Cyberpunk, they opened a completely new studio in Boston. So, Cyberpunk 2's development is being handled entirely within the US currently at a studio in Boston. The Witcher 4 is currently has over like 400 people working on it, which is being run out of Poland. And then don't this oh one more thing. This expansion is rumored to be working on the same people working on The Witcher 1 remake, which is supposed to come out after The Witcher 4. So,
All right.
yeah.
Sweet.
Sounds great. All right, let's get to this next story that we got.
Yeah. New Life is Strange game launches this year. Square Enix confirms following leak. So Life is Strange is one of those games that I know it exists, but I know very little about.
Basically, this is the let's shit on Life is Strange corner. Not really. I like Life is Strange. However, I'm gonna tell you right now, I see a lot of people based on this game going, "Oh yeah, they're gonna fix what they did in Double Exposure." No, they're not. They're not gonna fix that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I only want to play this because I know it's gonna be a train wreck. I don't want to say like how bad it is, but boy, did they like piss so many people off with Double Exposure. It's so bad. And also,
Yeah.
no spoilers for the content of the fucking story, but Life is Strange games should not end with an adventure style end credit scene that says Max Caulfield will return. What the fuck are we doing?
Well, she will return.
Yes, she will because she's in this game, and yeah.
I mean, it's like having Arnold say,
crazy.
"I'll be back." You know, sometimes you just got to go with the classics.
Yeah.
We do not need a fucking Avengers style endgame credit that's like so and so will return. That's not what Life is Strange is about, or
It
at
is
least
now.
it's not supposed to be. But you know, we're out here doing what if fucking Max has fucking reality bending powers and shit now? I don't fucking know. Ugh. Double Exposure is certainly a game of all time.
Yeah. This is supposed to be. We talked about it on Shaq. This seems like this is supposed to be the one that
Brings Chloe back.
Well, one is bringing Chloe back. Two is it's the one. It's maybe the final Life is Strange game. And also, it's kind of
Yeah.
like trying to fix the mistakes. They've heard people's complaints about Double Exposure. Double Exposure, people did not like. So this is probably going to try to fix those issues that people had with those games. So with
Which
that game,
people would have had less problems with Double Exposure if, slight spoilers for Double Exposure, nothing really major. But what I have to say is, people would have had less problem, including myself, with Double Exposure if they had picked an ending to Life is Strange 1 instead of fucking being weird and going, nope, both endings are canon. That doesn't work.
well, this
You
one
can't do that.
This one supposedly picks an ending.
Well, it has to pick an ending, but also no, it doesn't, because slight spoilers for Life is Strange Double Exposure. Both endings are canon now because both timelines are merged.
So
That
Loki
is
sat
literally
down in
what
the chair. I get it. I've seen this before.
Fucking literally, Life is Strange Double Exposure ends with what if both timelines exist? Oh, well, they do because we just merged it into one new timeline. All right, just fucking no.
I have a lot of problems with a lot of things that Double Exposure did in Life is Strange in general, because one, what you just said sounds like a cop out.
Yes.
And that's my biggest thing. With I talked about a little bit on Shaq about Life is Strange and the whole conundrum of the whole. We can spoil Life is Strange. Life is Strange been going on long enough. Spoilers for Life is Strange 1, a game that's damn near what 10, 15, 20 years old now.
As of 2026, 10 years old for Life is Strange 1.
10 years old. All right. Spoilers for Life is Strange 1. The game gives you a choice at the end, Snurts,
Yes.
where either you can A, commit genocide and destroy this whole town,
Okay.
or B, save your best friend / your girlfriend, depending on the choice you made.
Classic dilemma.
Not really a dilemma because and I piss people off with this, but fuck Arcadia Bay. That entire town is full of shitty fucking people. I saved my
Everybody,
girlfriend.
that's not a hot take. Most people pick that choice. That is,
Yeah.
most people went for the genocide, like kill the town
Sure.
off and
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
your
Well,
girlfriend.
the town is full of awful fucking people, dude. It's so bad.
My thing is this, and this is how I feel about it. Like, I feel like no matter what choice you made, the game should have gave you consequences for that choice, and I don't feel like Double Exposure did that. Like if Chloe, okay, let's say you picked to save your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
There should be some PTSD for you genociding a whole town, whether the town people is shitty or not. You killed a whole town of people with, and not only the people, like the pets.
Oh wow, really?
the babies, like everything
life,
that
huh?
the
Hold on.
Yeah.
You need to give context to how the people die because I'm imagining Snurts thinks that we're fucking killing these people. No. Basically, for the plot of Life is Strange 1, there's a huge storm coming. And Max gets visions of it because Max discovers she has the ability to rewind time and
Correct.
does so to save Chloe in the beginning of the game. And the big thing with the ending of Life is Strange 1, to tie in, like everything Delvin said is correct. You have to make a choice between do you go back in time to the first episode beginning and let Chloe die, thereby invalidating literally every choice you've made in the entire game, or do you save your girlfriend and let the storm destroy the town? That's Life is Strange 1.
Oh,
Okay.
so wait, you're not destroying the town. The storm is.
yes, but
Right,
you can
but
either
the
stop the
only
storm.
The storm only happens if you let Chloe live.
They can't prove that.
Let Chloe die.
They can't prove that. That's
Yeah, if
good.
you let Chloe live and live with you, yeah, the
Right.
storm happens.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't
And
prove
then-
it.
They can't
And
prove
then-
it. Well, they're also dead, so who's there
Yeah.
to prove? You know.
Well, hold on. There are people that survive. Like like people do survive. It's not an entire town. It's most of a town. It's a huge tornado. Anyways,
It's a genocide still.
For-
it's not
for-
all of the town. It's just most of them.
for
I'm biting my tongue
for
right now.
consequences to your actions. In Life is Strange 2, when you start Life is Strange 2, it asks you which decision you made, right? Because
Okay.
and
Yeah, no,
in
that
a
makes sense.
scene-
I like that. That's
in
why
a
they have that like
scene-
comic book for Mass Effect 2, right? Like
Yes.
okay, but
you
but
know.
for reference, Life is Strange 2 is an entirely new cast of characters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I have my issues with Life is Strange 2 because Life is Strange 2 just jumps the shark in the first episode and then keeps going. Like, it starts out with a really, I think, well-handled critique of, like, police brutality and like, racism, but then jumps to, hey, this kid just randomly starts killing people. And, yeah, it's not great. In my opinion. I know that some people prefer Life is Strange 2 to the first one. Either way, after that, your choices for Life is Strange 1 don't matter until fucking Double Exposure comes out and they brought Max back, but she no longer has her time rewind powers. Now she can jump between realities. One where her friend is dead, one where her friend is alive.
Oh, so you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The entire thing is a cop-out because when you start Double Exposure, it again asks you, did you save Chloe or did you save the town? But whatever choice you make in the beginning of the game, when you jump into the reality of your friend who's been murdered, by the way, like Double Exposure, your friend is murdered, so you're jumping between timelines to figure out who murdered her. Whatever choice you make, when asked the alternate timeline, you made the opposite choice. And now both timelines are merged. Why? Who fucking knows? What? That's like the most cop-out thing ever. My issues with Double Exposure are terrible fucking writing because, like, no. And secondly, you can't just say, oh yeah, both endings are canon. When it's clear that, like, you really wanted this to be a game where, like, you made the decision to save the town. And if you had just come out and said that, most people would have been okay. But no, you tried to, like, pussyfoot around it and be like, no, both endings are canon. And instead what they did, because, for reference, Chloe's not in Double Exposure, like, at all. She's not there.
Okay.
whether you saved her or not. But you find out that if you saved her, they broke you guys up off screen. That's a big point of contention for people as well,
Yes.
because it's one of the most beloved relationships in that series.
Yeah. Also, bitch, I just genocide a town and you just break up with
Right.
me.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's kind of messed up. It's like,
Yeah.
And also we got like, look at all the real estate that opened up because of this genocide. Like we got good low housing prices now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, they do that, and then in the other thing, they kind of invalidate your choice in other ways. So
Sure.
Yeah.
it's weird. Double Exposure is a weird game, and this is supposed to fix that, but it's not going to fix that because this is like Avengers Endgame style Life is Strange, which doesn't make any sense at all because that's never what this series was about. The series was meant to be about real people dealing with real situations who accidentally discover they have superpowers. The superpowers were not the main focus of the game, but Double Exposure said, "Fuck that! Let's make Max an Avenger."
Yeah. It was more supposed to be like early Heroes season 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like I
have
really
you not-
dodged a couple of bullets there.
Have you not seen Heroes?
I have not seen Heroes.
Because you sound like you don't know what we're talking about. Oh,
I know Heroes.
Okay.
It's a show about people who get powers.
correct. But Snurch, I'm telling you right now, at least the first season, you should absolutely watch Heroes. It's great.
Save the children to
after
save the
that-
world.
Yes, save the cheerleader, save the world. After that, you don't have to keep watching if you don't want to, because it kind of gets real bad.
Yes, you do, Snurch. You still have to keep watching it.
Think I'll pass.
We're,
We'll see. If
we're
it comes across
completionists
my
in this
way,
house.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So the
that's
fact that this is a new game coming, which, by the way, so the live stream is like in 2 days for this, and current rumors of this game will be out in March. That's not a great sign.
Oh, they putting it out, shit everybody up. Like, look, here's the ending. Here's what you want. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
I agree. I respect it. Stop harassing me. Stop bullying me.
Well, and I
Go
think
away.
at the end of this game, they'll just reset everything again, and you just go back to square one.
Yes.
You know,
I
like
mean,
nothing,
if
like
they
nothing ever
somehow-
happened.
Yeah, it's what a wild decision. Look, I loved Life is Strange 1, and I did not like Life is Strange 2 pretty much at all, because again, it starts out with like a well critique, and then like within 30 minutes, it's like, nope, this kid just randomly gets telekinesis and throws cop cars at people.
As you
Cool.
should.
And then, True Colors was really good, like that, and then Double Exposure goes and pulls this shit. So let's see what this one does.
All right, let's talk about this other topic. We gotta wrap this up soon.
Avowed.
Nope,
Sorry,
not avoid. Nope, not avoid the Noid.
Avoid this news story.
No,
Avowed is coming to PlayStation 5.
Yes.
I don't know much about it other than I saw the Yahtzee review and he really liked the action gameplay loop and thought it was kind of strange. So you had to pick some kind of grotesque figure when making your character. So they like really, really are ugly for some reason. I guess it has to do with the plot and the world
It
building
does.
that they're doing.
Yes. Basically, there's like a like fungal infection type thing going around that you have to.
So you're like a clicker or whatever from that Last of Us.
No, not really. You're trying to discover what's causing it, and by the end of the game, yes, you can get rid of it, as far as I know. But like, it's another Obsidian. It's an Obsidian RPG set in the Pillars of Eternity universe. So I'm excited, and I'm grateful that I can finally play it after a year. Because man, this comes out 10 days before Resident Evil Requiem, though. So that's a bold choice.
Well, and in my only source about this game, it just sounds like it's very much heavy on the action and very light on the RPG, which to me could be fun. I mean, they got a good combat system.
It's
people like it.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
Nice.
So.
Well, we'll have something fun to look forward to down the line.
Yes, Resident Evil Requiem.
Wolverine. All right,
Yeah.
so here we go. Main story. I did this because of our Platinum Princess here. She might be losing some abilities to bump those numbers up because
Okay,
Sony is
hold on.
cracking down on over 1,000 digital PlayStation games from the same publisher. What were you gonna say?
I was if you're out here thinking I'm playing these fucking copy paste like pet the
No.
dog, pet the raccoon, pet the bear games. No,
No, it's-
Haley
played
plays the
one-
real games. She don't play no
I've-
baby ass games.
I've played one of those games, and it's called My Name is Mayo, and it still took at least 10 hours to beat because you have to click the jar of mayo 10,000 times.
It did not take me 10 hours to beat My Name is Mayo at all.
That's hilarious. So all you do is open a can of mayonnaise. Like that's just me
No,
at lunch.
No, you don't do anything. You just tap X, and that's like it gives you
Yeah.
trophies, and like it's like here's costume. Like, but that has actual game design, and like you unlock things through it, right?
Like
These
Miracle Whip.
are just like you open the game, and like 5 seconds later you got a platinum trophy. That's what all of these are.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So the German publisher, I guess it's Thai Games, THI Games. Apparently, they have a lot of jumping games. They have Jumping Burger, they have Jumping Taco, Pizza, Churros, Nuggets, and these cost like $1.50 or $3 in the PlayStation Store, and are known as just basically ways to farm platinums.
Yes.
So Sony, trying to get rid of the clutter on the store, which is significant, decided to can about 1,000 of these games, and I just was like, "Yeah, do more of that, please." Because
Yeah, I think they pretty much did this because this company got out of hand with it. Like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. There's like 1,300 games from this fucking studio alone. But they need to get rid of like AI in the store in general because nerds, can you do me a favor and open the PlayStation Store app, the PlayStation app on your phone? I know you have it installed. I want to know
Yeah,
if this pops up for you.
it's another hentai game.
No, I want you to type in 67 in the address bar when you go to the store.
Oh, I don't. I can't
And
do
the
it. I'm
search-
too old. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to do that.
No, you don't have to do the fucking hand motion for 6-7. I need you to fucking type it in the address bar of the PlayStation Store and see if that pops up for you. Because that's a game that popped up in there yesterday, right beside the pre-order page for fucking Avowed. What are we doing? Why are we like promoting this AI slop game just titled
Yeah.
6-7?
I mean, it has a child that looks like he needs to get punched in the face.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, he sure does look like he needs to get punched in the
And
face.
then the
But, like,
next ones
yeah.
are Poppy Playtime, and I don't want to know
No.
what that is because that sounds
Okay,
dirty as
hold
all
on.
hell.
No, Poppy Playtime is a legitimate thing. It's a horror game. It's got like
Yes, it
5 or
is.
6 iterations. It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but not Five Nights at Freddy's. Like it's legally distinct Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a thing.
If you were
makes sense.
wondering, 6-7 comes out 1/28/2026, so you can play this game with this goofy
10
looking
days.
kid smiling at the screen, look like a goddamn predator. January 28th. Look, man.
Yeah.
Oh no,
so
little
this-
Timmy got into my cocaine again, and now he won't shut up about the 6-7.
Yes.
No, like fucking like we don't need all these AI games in the fucking storefront. Like this is and when I say AI games, because again, that's a whole nuanced conversation. And unfortunately for most people, I don't think you're gonna be able to have a hard stance of like no AI in my games or I'm not playing them because that's gonna just become an unmeasurable line.
Well, I just
Um,
need less of this in my life in general. The average ad that I get on
Yeah.
YouTube is like some tower defense game that's
Oh,
set in medieval
yeah.
times. And the worst ones are like when it's somebody who's explaining how the basic game mechanics are working in a very monotone way. And I'm just
yeah.
like, this is like just awful.
Or-
Like, what is this crap?
those fucking mobile game ads you get where they're like in a line running back and forth across the fucking
Right.
platform shooting bullets and then you like anybody downloads the game because I'm fucking not. I know that shit's not real, but they expect it to be that kind of gameplay and then they open it. It's a fucking like building simulator game or some shit. Like what? No. Why are you advertising your game with like false gameplay? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all this stuff is now. And I think it's becoming a big problem in not only the PlayStation Network, but all the storefronts where they have these games that are either AI slop or they're
Yeah.
like, hey, here's Hentai Game 64.
Right.
I saw that pop up on the Nintendo eShop, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Hentai Balloons 4 or some shit
Yeah,
like
and
that?"
it's why are these developers allowed to put these things on these game fronts? It's
I
ridiculous.
Well, and
Fucking
also, like,
John
how much money are you
Linneman.
really making from these? I mean, I guess it's like so low overhead that you could just put them out. But like, what's the cut on the PlayStation Store? Isn't it like 20% or something like that? Like they're gonna
It's
get their
30.
it's 30%. So of $3, right? So like you're not
Get
even
30
making the full
cents off of these.
$3, you know.
Yeah.
You're getting like 250. And
Yeah.
it's
I think the whole point is to flood the market with a bunch of these games.
right.
And if everybody knows they're easy platinums, you can get a bunch of people to buy these games. Because that's
Yeah.
what it is. It's easy platinum. A bunch of people buy these games for $2-3, and you make your money like that. And plus, it doesn't take probably doesn't take time to
That's what I
time
was
or
thinking,
resource
the
to make
overhead.
these games.
Overhead's so low, you know, like you,
Yeah.
you knock one of
Yeah.
these out in an afternoon and then you try to sell as many as you can before they take you down.
And so the reason there's so many of these is because all of these have multiple stacks. So like you have the North American stack, then the European stack, then the Japanese stack. So they flood the marketplace in 3 different regions, and people buy all 3 to get the stack. It's fucking
No, it's
stupid. And like this is how you see people out here with like 900 platinums. You know how many platinums I have? I have 59. I'm working on getting 60. But like, you know, I only platinum games that I'm really fucking enjoying and want to get everything out of. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not out here platinuming every game I play because that is some games, like for example, I really love Wolfenstein 2. You will never see me platinum that. You know why? Because that's one of the worst achievements known to man. Mein Leben, which is beat the game on Mein Leben difficulty, which, for anybody who doesn't know, is the hardest difficulty of Wolfenstein 2, plus an added bonus effect of if you die, it deletes your save and you have to start over.
Oh, it's
Fuck
old
Suck
school.
my dick. Ain't
That's
no
old
way.
school shit. That's
Yeah.
actually one of the reasons I haven't picked up Terminator 2D Fate is I hear it's that kind of old school, like you don't have lives, like if you die, you die and you got to start over type of thing.
Pretty
So,
much, yeah.
I'm not into that. Well, I'm glad we're all against slop, and I think this is a good move from Nintendo and Sony to be cleaning up their stores because it's just gross. Like it's
A lot of
really
bullshit on
annoying,
there. A lot of garbage.
and it's already hard to navigate the store whenever I'm looking for something that I do not know what I want to buy. And I usually
Yeah.
give up because I'm just like, this all looks like crap, and I don't trust any of it.
And the worst part about these is they also flood like when, for example, PlayStation. I don't have any money for it, but that's fine. But PlayStation has the holiday sale here, which ends in 3 days, right? If you go looking through that sale page, half that shit is unintelligible because it's just these games on sale.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I think it's question time.
Let's get to
Yeah.
these questions. All right. Our first question is from Miss Fio.
Yeah, Miss Fio has 2 questions. That's why in the doc they're separated by like a big jump. So
Okay. Thank you for that. What are the more recent games/franchises you felt that were PlayStation exclusives, even though they absolutely were not?
that's a good call there. Basically, I believe. Go ahead, there, Snurps.
I can't really think of any, to be honest.
I think what she means by this is franchises that you feel have a more PlayStation pull than
I got
Then
what she meant
not.
by that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Starfield. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for this one.
Well, Call of Duty for a long time felt like that.
yes,
Really?
yes,
Because all the marketing for Call of Duty was PlayStation based. All the exclusive stuff was PlayStation based. Like PlayStation would get all that stuff first. So like this is a PlayStation game, even though it's not clearly, but that's how it felt for a long time because everything was.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the other thing that came to my mind was like Helldivers 2, but because it was on PC, that's not exclusive PlayStation.
No, but like
but
it
it's also
feels
a
that way.
studio.
It's not on Xbox.
Right. Even though it should be.
Franchises that feel PlayStation exclusive, even though they're absolutely not. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider has always been associated with PlayStation.
Yeah, except that weird period
sure.
with Xbox.
Well,
That
I
weird,
mean, the
like,
original
one
Tomb
game.
Raider though was on PC, PlayStation, Sega Saturn.
No, I know, but like that's the point is that like it's always been associated with PlayStation because it's been on every single PlayStation console. Except, and I still never understood this fucking decision, but fucking Rise of the Tomb Raider releasing on Xbox exclusively for 1 year. Fuck off.
Yeah, that was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
That was a terrible decision and it killed that game.
Another franchise, Final Fantasy,
Oh,
There you
sure.
go. That's
Yeah.
good.
particularly 7. It's weird seeing 7 everywhere else now. When it's been like exclusively known to be like a PlayStation game forever.
Well, especially after the
Yeah.
split when the originals Sony, was going to the disk drive, and that was a big selling point for the Final Fantasy team to get out of the Nintendo relationship that they had. But now it seems like them going back to Nintendo just feels right for some reason, and expanding out to other markets is a good idea as well.
Yeah.
I see. We've talked about this before. Like, I'm one of the people who don't really care for the gatekeeping. I want everybody to play everything on whatever platform is their preferred choice. And I don't know. I feel like I've been just in this world for so long of PlayStation stuff that I don't even really know what else is out there or what other people are playing on other consoles. To be honest.
Okay. Good question. Yes. The second question is, if you could play an entire console release library from 0 to Z for the remainder, what that's it. Oh, cut off on my end. For the rest of the year, excluding current generation, what would it be? Currently making a personal list of all the games on every console I ever played. That's crazy. That's insane. That's impressive. And it's certainly over 3,000 and counting.
What? Over 3,000?
Shout out to you, Miss File.
That's
dope.
Nice.
Yeah, she's pretty great. So
I would probably go with this 360.
I was gonna say PS3.
There you go.
yeah, PS3 or 360 are good choices. I can't think of anything else that I'd want.
Because it would be so nice to be able to play those 360 games that I never got around to for one reason or another.
Yeah. There are a lot of like PS3 games I can get back into that I liked a lot. Like the Infamous Collection alone, the Killzone games.
The fact that we don't have a way to play those natively on current consoles annoys the shit out of me.
The Transformers games. Yeah,
we can be out here playing fucking Cloudberry Kingdom natively on PS5. First PS3 emulated game running natively, by the way. But sure, it's Cloudberry Kingdom. Fuck off.
That sounds like some butter ass shit. I love that game.
I want you to look up Cloudberry Kingdom now.
Sure.
Because I guarantee you it is not what you think it is.
Well, then you got to tell me what console you want to play.
I said PS3 or 360.
You said PS3.
You said 2. Yeah, so just like, I like both their answers.
That is correct. She did say she liked both our answers.
Yes. But no, like Cloudberry Kingdom is a fucking wild game. It's like a platformer that gets harder each level. Like,
why does this
really
guy
hard.
look like balding, gray beard?
Yep. That's
more
Cloudberry
shits to
Kingdom.
give.
Nope.
Finally
No,
left the wife and kids behind to go on his own adventure that he's always dreamed of.
All right.
Next question.
Jackie, let's move on. Jackie G asked, predictions for PlayStation in 2026.
Wolverine.
A good one. Thank you.
That's a safe one.
That's a safe one. Okay. I think that they are going to
Make more
announce a
games.
price. I mean, yes, but they're going to have to announce a price increase at some point if these tariffs continue and the price of parts keeps getting up there. It's going to happen, unfortunately. I'd love for them to have more than just Saros and Wolverine, but I think that's going to be it for the
I
year.
think that's exactly going to be it.
Well, and I believe they're going to supplement that with Xbox games and third-party stuff. It's not like there's going to be a drying of games in general. And if GTA actually drops, this year, why put too many of your own big studios? Like, let them cook, let them do their thing.
Yep.
Because that's going to be a black hole once that drops.
Again, before people misattribute something that was posted by somebody and then taken out of context, Jason Schreier did not say that GTA 6 is content incomplete. He said he would not be surprised to see it hit this release date following the other cadence of Rockstar games, which, for anybody who doesn't know, every Rockstar game gets delayed twice and then releases. Well, GTA 6 has been delayed twice. It's probably coming out this year.
Probably. All right. Our next question. We'll go ask Donnie's question. Donnie, eat the hype. Ask. He
Hold on,
states
you're
first.
skipping over ones there?
Oh no, we're coming back to it. Let me cook, baby. Let me cook. I got this. Donnie says, I honestly can't think of anything good to ask, so I want to use this as my question. I can't be the only one that feels PlayStation has been on cruise control for quite some time. What about you? I know you're excited for someone, but what about PlayStation overall? What's your hype level for the branding heading into 2026? Happy and content with the status quo? Do you want to see them shake things up? And if so, how and what? Have a great podcast. That's a great question. That's a great statement in general. Yes. I'll answer first. Yeah, I feel like PlayStation's been on cruise control for quite some time. I've been saying that this generation, as opposed to the previous ones, has been very lackluster. The games have been good, but they've been so far in between. It's like you almost kind of forget about it. Like, Spider-Man 2 came out this year. Another Spider-Man game came out this year. This generation, we kind of almost forgot about it because it's been so long ago. We got God of War, which was great. We just got Ghost of Yotei, but it kind of just feels like, coming from the previous two generations, it doesn't feel the same because we haven't been getting this as much.
So it's almost like you're really looking forward to that nice meal that you've planned for, months on out. And then you go and you eat it. And 30 minutes later, you're like, well, okay, now what?
Yeah. What's next?
I think cruise control is a good analogy to use. But you stay at a consistent speed and you get good mileage. So there is something to say about consistency. But the PlayStation 4 and 5 almost feel like the same console at times. It is just like PlayStation 4 2.0.
Yeah. With the
There's
same
a reason
games
for
almost.
that.
Yeah, like Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, we're continuing with, and there is good reason for it because those were hits. And why wouldn't you have more games in a franchise that like had these big major hits that are like kind of like the pillars of your own studios?
I was referring to the price aspect where like people aren't upgrading to newer consoles because they've been going up instead of down traditionally. Like,
correct.
But to me, the transition from PS4 to PS5 was so seamless. Like as soon as you because that's where the technology is now. As soon as you put in your login information, your PS5 is basically your PS4 as well. And we're not really seeing unique games outside of the few, IP that they know are successful and willing to put the millions and millions and years worth of effort into.
All right,
but I'm okay. Like I don't know. I like my PS5. Like it's fine.
So do I.
I like it. The controller. The controller to me was the biggest upgrade of this generation. To be honest, like I love the controller.
I mean, this is a great controller for anybody unfamiliar.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It is.
No, I mean, Snurts, I'm not just holding a standard DualSense. I'm holding a DualSense Edge.
We over here edging.
Fancy pants.
Yeah, with all the fancy buttons and stuff. Part of the reason that it feels stagnant for PlayStation is they went trying to go all in on live service and have dialed that back now because they've realized that's a bad fucking call. Like live service is designed to like pull you in and not have you leave, but you're not gonna draw too many people from Fortnite. You're not gonna draw too many people from whatever other free to play game is out there because those audiences are built in. They're enjoying. If you're trying to pull people in, you need something that pulls them. You need like a good design and you need interesting cosmetics because as much as people decry microtransactions in games, that's what makes those free-to-play games possible in the first place.
Yep.
So.
And I like Wolverine's coming out. I don't know. Like I don't the thing of like would you have them mix it up? And I'm like I think honestly adding the Xbox stuff is enough of a mixer
I think that's a mix anyways.
To make the cocktail go down, so to speak,
Agree.
I don't even know how they could mix it up because again, part of the thing that's constrained them is. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we're gonna get to that with this next question. We can kind of
Okay.
add.
Yeah.
With
Go for it.
Yeah. From Shoji Kodo, most anticipated game from Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo this year. And I think this kind of leads into that as well. Like, what game you anticipate and how can they mix it up with each one of these consoles? Let's start with Sony first. I guess let's start with them.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Soros.
I think Soros could be a sleeper hit that surprises a lot of people.
So I'm technically, I would say, more excited for Wolverine. However, Soros takes a big precedence for me because it's got one of my favorite actors in the entire world in it. So
Kai Cenat.
I fucking love Rahul Kohli. So
Yes, she does.
Cool.
She's been
He's
saying that
great.
for years.
What about you, Delvin? Sony.
I think just Sony being different. I think the Wolverine game will be a great thing to bring in. I think that's going to bring a lot of eyes to the Sony game. I think Soros is going to be a big game. I think they just got stuff. I think what's going to kind of separate Sony. I think Wolverine's probably my most anticipated game, but I think they're going to have something on their sleeve that's something like a little sleeper, not AAA game, but a AA game that's only on PlayStation consoles that's going to probably surprise people.
I mean, if it's more like Terminator and RoboCop, I would love more AA first-person shooters with a decent story.
Yeah, I've been loving the AA scene as of lately. There's a lot of great AA games out there that don't get any praise or hype at all.
Nice. So Xbox, this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, but Halo.
Fable.
Yeah,
that's
There you
not
go, Fable.
surprising at all. If I have to pick one to be most excited about this year, I'm going to go with Forza Horizon 6. However, I am excited for Fable if it actually releases. And current speculation for those unaware is that we already know Forza Horizon's coming to PlayStation a couple months after launch because the port's not ready. But current reports have Fable launching day and date on PlayStation.
Yes.
So,
It makes me so excited. I love Fable, even though the first one really was the most magical in my opinion.
Okay, hold on. The first one would have been magical for me if I could actually play as a woman. Fuck you, Molyneux.
There you go. But I as an original Xbox game, I played the shit out of that game. It was fantastic. Nintendo, I don't know what's.
Yeah, I don't know either because I don't.
I'm gonna just say
have
Zelda?
a Nintendo Switch.
I'm excited for all the third-party exclusives they're bringing to Nintendo. I'm very excited for the Resident Evil game, which I'll probably be getting on Nintendo.
Okay,
I'm excited for that. I'm excited to just see what Switch 2 does, and I'm very happy to see that Switch is on par with the other systems, and to the point where we can get games like Resident Evil Requiem on the console.
That's good.
And it plays well, and it can become your preferred platform if you really want to. I kind of really dig that, and I'm quite sure on the other side, if we want to talk about a game itself, I'm quite sure there could be some type of Mario game that comes out this year, whether it's 2D or 3D. I don't know, but that's a rumor that they've been kicking around.
Had a Mario game come out yet for the Switch too?
No.
Oh wow, that seems.
Donkey Kong came out.
Gotcha. That's right. Okay.
Which is made by the people who made the Mario game. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what to be excited about for Switch because I don't have one and I don't have $900 to spend on a Switch 2 because I barely play Nintendo games. If I were going to spend $900 on a handheld, it would probably be a Steam Deck, but I don't have that either. So
yeah. Well, there's that. All right, our final question from John32.
And thank you, John32, for commenting throughout this episode.
Yes.
Who
wins in a fight, Spider-Man or Wolverine?
Spider-Man.
This is what are the circumstances? Is this a who-win match?
Okay, hold on.
Are we in a jungle? Or are we in the city?
There's a couple of circumstances to this. However, in most cases, it's Spider-Man, purely because people don't know how much strength Spidey holds back. Wolverine has his healing factor, yes, but Spidey never fights to the death. Spidey fights to incapacitate, which is arguably worse.
Yeah, it's just hard to incapacitate Wolverine with the antimantium skeleton and healing factor that he has.
They
also have brawled. They brawled in the past too, and I think the big difference is if they're fighting, it's probably not going to be to the death. because they recognize
Exactly.
that each other are heroes. So I feel like Wolverine wouldn't pull out the claws unless he's trying to cut up some web. But I mean, if you had some situation where Wolverine's brain was being taken over by a more evil purpose and he was going all out berserker, I could see him getting a couple of good shots into Spidey and he's done. But if Spidey can keep the distance, he definitely has an advantage as far as mobility and tech.
If you ask this of a comic book writer, the answer would vary depending on who's writing the comic,
Correct.
because that's how comics work.
Right. Is it X-Men or is it Spider-Man comic? You know?
Yeah.
I have an answer to this.
Oh, okay. What you got?
It's Spider-Man.
Okay.
I don't know if people know this. Spider-Man does not like Wolverine
No, he does not.
Yeah,
at all.
They don't like each other at all.
Yes, because Wolverine is a habitual line stepper. There's been parts of the comic book where Wolverine has blatantly flirted with Mary Jane and said little slick ass comments.
Wait. Wolverine's into redheads? What? Really?
And said little slick comments about him. And then there's one issue I remember in particular where they were in the Danger Room training and Wolverine stabbed Peter
Oh, really?
intentionally. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And Peter tried to
Also-
murder him.
There is also
Also-
Secret Wars where the original one, not the more recent Secret Wars, where Spider-Man literally evades the entire X-Men team. Like they're all trying to get him, and all their various powers, and he's just like counter.
Yes.
I think I can definitely see Spider-Man winning more often than not, but I there has to be some scenario where Wolverine is gets.
I also have to say, in current Spider-Man comics, I don't know that Peter would stop what's going on with Wolverine flirting with people, because at this point, Peter's just a cuck, according to Marvel writers. That whole
there's
thing's
that.
fucking stupid. I
Why-
hate the current state of Marvel comics.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going with writers, I think Wolverine has the better writers right now.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
But yeah, Spider-Man is such a low-key, ultimate warrior type of person. His strength is through the roof, and his knowledge and tech is great. Although it always kind of cracked me up that it took Otto Octavius to really unlock some of the potential of the tech side of things.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it both, and I do you guys
Hold
think
on.
there's going to be some kind of cameo in the Wolverine game that really cements that this is in the same world? So maybe
Yes.
Wolverine's
Yeah,
at a
before-
bar and they have the news events of one of the Spider-Man games on the TV or something of that nature.
Probably. However, before we wrap up, because I know Delvin has another podcast to go record, this is a good comment from John32 here. Do you think any big comic book comments on current affair this year? Probably not in comics themselves. However, and I love this, several comic book writers are out here just posting full-on art of Optimus Prime fucking with Ice, fucking him up. Batman doing the same thing with Ice. Superman stopping Ice.
Aye.
Literally all of these people are out here making excellent art that is just entirely
Mr.
about
Freeze,
that?
Captain Cold, showing him what Ice can really do.
I think there will be several comics, especially
Oh, yeah.
on the indie scene, that will touch on these moments. I don't know if people realize this. Comics are very political. They
Yes.
a lot.
Yes.
They often represent what's going on in the culture. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see X-Men comic books referencing Ice, or Spider-Man referencing Ice and stuff like that, or representing our
Or
current
Ice
climate.
in an X-Men comic teaming up with the Sentinels seems like a natural fit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
Or just little moments like that. I think that's what comics were for. Stan Lee wrote these comics in Marvel to talk about the human condition.
Right.
That's kind of the thing.
Well, and that's why I enjoy Marvel a little bit more than DC in general, because the characters feel more grounded in reality and are less godlike overall. Now, granted, there are many, many exceptions to that statement. But
Yes.
one of the reasons I love X-Men and Spider-Man specifically is these feel like people who are living a day-to-day life, challenging and the same kind of challenges that we experience. And I also think James Gunn hit some of those notes as well in the Superman movie that came out last year.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'll see that again in Supergirl later this year. Granted, that's a movie set in space, but anybody who hasn't read Women of Tomorrow, please do. It's an excellent comic, and it touches on some stuff that will
It
hit
starts, if I'm
first.
not mistaken, with her getting drunk at a bar with a red sun
It-
planet. So, I'm like already intrigued. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Obviously, you can't get drunk on Earth if you're Superman. Yeah.
All right, then. I think that does it for us, man. We got to go.
Be kind
Peace.
to each other. Fuck ice.